What's up, guys? CliffBeats, no script, off the rip. This is not your typical video that I would make, but I have some questions, and I want to see my mic's in the way. I want to see what's going on. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but there was a beef that took place about 4 weeks ago, about a month ago, between two of the biggest hip hop artists right now, arguably, and in the midst of that battle happening, um, UMG, Universal Music Group, along with like Kendrick Lamar, Drake, they all announced that on YouTube and social media platforms that it's fair use to be able to react to push their content. So I thought that was very interesting when they made that decision because usually UMG is a bit of a stickler. I have a fairly good relationship with them in person, but when it comes to YouTube, you never know what you're going to get. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because UMG, it has to be UMG because I don't see it being the artist lying. But Kendrick and Drake said that, hey, for this, we are going to allow people to react to it. Of course, it's going to push their numbers, it's going to hype things up, it's going to generate everyone more revenue. Well, over the last 2 days, I've noticed UMG going back through my old videos a month later and smacking me with copyright restrictions after they've already been monetized for over a month. So, here, for example, I could pull up some receipts. Hold on one second. It's going to be kind of hard to see, but even when it came down to, here, we'll pull this one up right here. This is Not Like Us from Kendrick Lamar. This is High Cliff Beats. Copyrighted content has been detected. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry. Duh. Hold up. It says, Hi, Cliff Beats. Copyright content has been detected in your video. Kendrick is applying pressure on Drake. That was my title. And you can see it. Not Like Us. Content owners, UMG. The audio, it's blocked in two territories. So not only was it not monetizable, they started blocking it so you can't see it. I didn't even know. I didn't even get a notification from this. This came in on Monday, which was the third, which was yesterday. I didn't know. The only reason why I knew was because I was responding to somebody else's email and I seen it pop up. I didn't get a notification. Right after this, after I get hit with this one from Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, then I got one from another one from Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, and this has to do with Screwface Jean's remix when Screwface and Knox were battling. And this continues to go on through Euphoria, um, Family Matters. It takes me a while to try to pull them up, but yeah, I mean you can see it right here. See 7 days copyright notice. I'm about to get a copyright strike from UMG. It was Kendrick Lamar Euphoria. Kendrick Lamar publicly stated that, hey, we are allowing reactors to break down this music and push this for us. And it seems like UMG, I don't know what's going on with UMG if they went behind the artist's back, but I wanted to make this video to say, hey, anybody who did reactions or try to promote this or was here to enjoy the battle, which I hope is over and they can smooth things over. But all the work that you guys did is being taken away from you. So um, I'm just making this video so you can go out there and go take a look at all your content. Um, and here's the thing with me: I don't care if I make revenue or I don't. But like, don't like, how could you lie to somebody or a group of people who are here to help promote and push artists? Some are here for a monetary grab. I totally get that, but like I was gonna react to it anyway and break it down anyway. That's not the point. It's just that I was lied to. I was lied to. So all the revenue that I made from these, so we had basically 12 videos altogether from Drake and Kendrick, and then Screw, and then Knox Hill. That was basically all of my last month's work. was keeping up with those battles. I mean, we know with Kendrick, he was the boogeyman, dropping just a few hours after after Drake dropped, or 30 minutes after Drake dropped, you know, and we had public announcements. So I have a question for UMG: is how could you, Peeler Emmy, PELEREMI at gmail.com, which is just like a false account. I don't know. I've tried to email this account a billion times to get some type of an answer. But like, why lie to a community when you could have just kept things as is and people would have reacted to it or pushed it anyway? But you got more people hyped up because the artist came out and said, "Hey, we want this to be pushed on YouTube and other social media platforms." It it's free promotion. It boosts the numbers. But as soon as they see how well all the reaction channels did, they go and they try to pull that revenue away. So I wanted to make this video to kind of warn everybody to say, hey, like, go look into, like, I only have Kendrick Lamar typed here. I don't even have Drake typed in, but you can see, like, it got released, then it got reclaimed. Then I got a strike. It said it'll be taken down in 7 days. Then it was released again. Then then I had to submit an appeal again. It's like they keep releasing it and then blocking it, releasing it and then blocking it. And let me see with Drake. Hold on. I know it already happened to Family Matters. Yeah, right here. Same thing. Even when I just discussed Cliff Notes podcast, discussion and reactions, battle over. All I did was just talk about the battle, and UMG came in and they claimed Family Matters on a podcast episode where I didn't play any music. I didn't play any music. I talked about the battle, but you can see it says Cliff Notes podcast, discussion and reaction slash battle over, but there were no reactions. It's claiming that I listened to Family Matters during a podcast episode, but if you watch my podcast, I don't listen to music. I might have had like Drake tagged along with his information in my description, but I don't recall doing a reaction to Family Matters because I've already done Matters twice. Did I do it twice or just once? Either way, man, it's just kind of disappointing. I get it. There's a lot of people out there who don't like reaction channels. But I'll tell you this: I speak to a lot of artists, a lot of lard asses. No, I talk to a lot of artists in person. Away from the YouTube world, and most of them are fans of bar breakdown reaction channels. They enjoy, because here's the thing too: is like when you're an artist and you're writing music, people find things in your own work that you go, damn, I really did that subconsciously. And that does happen. I've broken down my own music and I've been like, holy shit, like, I didn't even realize I fucking did that. It's fun. It's fun for artists to see. There's a few sticklers who are like, no, understandably, and that's totally cool. I totally get it. Um, but like, why lie? Like UMG, like, why lie to everybody out here that reacted and tried to push your artists? You're representing both Drake and Kendrick. So I wanted to make this video so all content creators who covered this beef can go look. Because again, my notifications weren't coming through. The only way I found out is because I was talking to my MCN and I kept seeing them. I was usually like, I get like a doo doo doo. Nothing was going through to my phone. They just kept popping up in my email, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? So all in all, I wanted to give a little bit of a warning and just, I guess, say I'm a little bit disappointed. I expect nothing less from UMG. I really wish they would work with content creators in person, or at least stick to their word. I don't understand that. And here's what bothers me the most, man. There are channels on here that feed their children with the content they create. If you give somebody permission to use it and then they use it, and say it's even like a clip or a segment or something, or maybe they do a skit off of it, but then a month later you go and claim it, that could have been their rent for the month, dude. That could have been their baby's diapers, formula, doctor's appointments. And then you just pull that away from them after you said, oh, yeah, go ahead. You got the green light. And I know the artists were cool with it, but now you have people out here, and like, luckily for me, like, I don't have to worry about it. It's just concerning me that you have labels that can go, oh yeah, go ahead, you're good to go. And artists going, yeah, go ahead, you're good to go. And then people use it and they go, they know they're going to perform well, no matter if you're a small channel or a big channel, and they're good for a month, and all of a sudden, like, they take it away. It's going to hurt some people. And I'm not just talking about like, oh, a few dollars to go on a vacation. I mean, if you're, I don't know how far removed whoever is going to watch this video is from the world, but like, groceries are expensive as shit. Gas, electricity is expensive as shit. I mean, just my electrical bill at my studio alone was like $3,500 last month. We barely even kicked the AC on. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm looking at like a $5,000 electrical bill next month. Um, and that's my real career, but and this is my hobby. I couldn't imagine a family being dependent on making videos, and then a reputable record label like Universal Music Group, Aftermath, Interscope, going, yeah, go ahead, you could use it, and then people use it, and then you just pull it away from them. They're going to lose that revenue. They're not going to be able to, like, they're planning this stuff out in advance, and then you pull it from them. I just think that's kind of a weird way to move, and that's going to put people off to trying to push those artists in the future. So my question is, why? A UMG, if you guys watch this, why would you do this to those people, those families with kids that are relying on that? I don't have any kids. I don't have any family really. So, like, why would you do that? And to the artist, I got nothing but love and respect for you, and I hope you guys are doing well. And we appreciate all your artistry. Especially me. I'm a huge fan of everything that you guys do. But you know, and I know it's not always your fault either. I know you guys can say one thing, and then labels can go around your back and then kind of make their own decisions. But there's got to be some form of communication here to help out some of these creators who are dependent, because a lot of people wouldn't have even touched it if they knew. It's kind of like a bait and switch. A lot of people wouldn't have even touched the battle or even got involved in it, but they did because they went, oh, like, I could use part of this for a funny skit, or oh, I could react to this or do a bar breakdown of this, and this will help pay some of my bills and get some food in my refrigerator. Like, I could get diapers and formula and all this stuff for their kid, and now they can't. So if somebody from Universal Music Group, Kendrick Lamar, uh, Drake, anybody wants to respond to this, that would be sweet. Just why? Like, just don't lie to people. Don't bait and switch. If you don't want people to react to it, that's fine. Let the people, like, dude. Like, I react to Eminem for free all the time. I don't care. 90%, 90 to 95% of my content that I even react to, I don't get paid from, and I don't care. It's completely fine. But my question is why would you lie to an entire community and pull the rug out from under them, and now they're not going to be able to afford their bills because you wanted to squeeze a few extra pennies because you've seen how well those reactions or those skits did, or even dance videos and stuff like that. I don't know what it was all used for, but I'm just saying it's just a shady move, and it's not a good look. Um, so if anybody's watching this, could I get like a direct? It'd be cool to get a direct email. My email is cliffbeats2020@gmail.com. Um, or even in the comment section, if somebody could respond and give me a heads up. But my question is why? Why do that to people who need to pay their bills? And the reason I know this is because I'm getting messages from people saying, hey, Cliff, have you also gotten this? I can't afford this now. YouTube took this away. You know how bad that hurts me that I got to hear this from hundreds of people who relied on some of that revenue to pay their bills. And now it's a few days past the first. They just spent everything that they had. They don't get paid till the 21st of next month from last month's work. So they're not going to get it. They're not going to get anything from it. Why would you do that to these families? If I can get an answer from UMG or Drake or Kendrick, that would be wonderful. Um, of course, I could talk to some people in person, but apparently, when I do that, it doesn't do any good. I get the, oh yeah, everything's good to go, and then it's the same bait and switch. So yeah, man, I'm gonna end it on this. Why? Why lie? Why hurt people? Why take from people's pockets? You could have just left it as is. For all those who lost their revenue, I'm sorry. I love you guys. Stay safe. I mean, you even had reaction channels out here making announcements saying, like, oh, hey, this person is for the people. And then, like, I'm not saying they aren't, but are the labels? Are they only for the people while it's convenient for them? I'm sorry to all those who lost their revenue. Um, I'd pay your bills if I could. Um, and I'll do whatever I can. If you want to message me, I'll try to direct you towards some content that you could possibly use and react to, and hopefully try to make up for some of that revenue. But I do know that those were big videos for some smaller channels. That shit, even for my channel, which is a semi-small channel. Just message me. I'll do what I can to help. It's just I can't even like look the camera in the eye, man. It's just despicable. I just think of somebody who's like on their last dollar, like waiting on that check to come in the 21st of next month, and now they don't even realize yet, unless they check their email, that they're not going to get what they were expecting to get. So again, UMG, why? Why do this to people? It's so wrong. To the entire community, I love you. I'm sorry for the bad news. Um, I'm making this video for you because I would like to get some answers on why the people were lied to. And I hope I can find some type of resolution here for you guys. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. And for those who were able to keep those videos, I'm happy for you. But this cherry picking, take care of my darlings thing shit, but YouTube claims like it's a fair platform shit is getting very old. We should be working together. YouTube partner programs, like you're supposed to be partners, supposed to be working together. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I wish you guys the best. But again, UMG, Kendrick, Drake, why? Why lie to people? I love you guys. I'm out of here. Please be safe. I'm so sorry I had to be the bearer of bad news, but I wanted to let you know to go check your emails and check your videos. That's what I did. And I'm trying to fight and appeal them. And I'm sure my channel's going to get striked to pieces, but it is what it is, man. I'm sorry. I love you. Take care. But why? Why, UMG? It makes no sense. Why?